The thought of a house of a certain construction, if it were impressed upon formless substance, might not cause the instant formation of the house, but it would cause the turning of creative energies. That's where it always starts. Already working in trade and commerce into such channels as to result in the speedy building of the house. And if there were no existing channels through which the creative energy could work, then the house would be formed directly from primal substance, without waiting for the slow processes of the organic or inorganic world. No thoughts of form can be impressed upon original substance without causing the creation of the form. So it's trying to say that this is the reason why in the Bible Jesus said that if these people do not praise me, when he was going when people were praising him, or when he was on the horse going doing the Easter ceremony, or was it, I've forgotten what it is called. He said, if these people do not praise me, my Father is going to cause stones to be raised to praise me. So this has nothing to do with whether anybody is going to deny you with opportunities or anything. As long as you hold that thought unshakably in your mind and you are working towards it, the universe, they are trying to say, will have no choice but to actually cause that to take into form. Like, it has already been established how it is. This is how the universe, this is the law that the universe is built on. Literally every single thing in the universe is created from thoughts. That is what it's trying to say. And if the channel doesn't exist, they're trying to say that the house would be formed directly from primal substance. It means that, I don't know, the universe is going to create this house somehow, even if the avenue of creating the modern house you want is not available, like the materials are not available. It's going to take form either way or another, depending on how much you hold these thoughts. Okay, man is a thinking center. Man is a thinking center and can originate thoughts. This is awesome. This is really awesome. You know, I used to have this concept a long time ago, that in the hierarchy of everything in the universe, I feel like man is the brain of the universe, because we are the only creatures that can actually think our thoughts after our thoughts. We are the only ones that know that we're thinking. We are the only ones. So we have to actually literally be the only thing that can think is the brain, right? or let's even say maybe man is not the brain, man is the heart. It's the heart actually, because the brain is logical and it might not be clouded by emotions, but the heart is. And we feel love, we feel a whole lot of emotions, right? Okay. All forms that man fashions with his hands must first exist in his thought. He cannot shape a thing unless he has thought that thing. And so far, man has confined his efforts wholly to the work of his hands. He has applied manual labor to the world of forms, seeking to change or modify those already existing. We've been seeking to already modify whatever it is that is already existing. Like, this is the reason why I'm telling you, humans are the most amazing creatures that has ever been made. I don't care if they are saying that there are aliens that are more enlightened than we are, or they are more powerful than we are. In my opinion, I feel like man is the greatest thing ever created. In my opinion, that is because if not, aliens will not be so interested in us. And believe me, aliens will not be so interested in us, even though we are also very much interested in them. But if we are not important, aliens will not be so interested in us. And so far, man has confined his efforts wholly to the work of his hands. He has applied manual labor to the world of forms, seeking to change or modify those already existing. He has never thought of trying to cause the creation of new forms by impressing his thoughts upon formless substance. When man has a thought form, he takes material from the forms of nature and makes an image of the form which is in his mind. He has so far made little or no effort to cooperate with formless intelligence to work with the Father. He has not dreamed that he can do what he seeth the Father doing. This is one of the things that I came across the Bible this morning when I was reading. When the Jews were questioning Jesus about his powers and all, and Jesus said he only does things that he has seen his Father do. Man reshapes and modifies existing forms by manual labor. He has given no attention to the question whether he may not produce things from formless substance by communicating his thoughts to it. We propose to prove that he may do so, to prove that any man or woman may do so, and to show how. As our first step, we must lay down 3 fundamental propositions. I feel like this book, considering how long it was written, a long time ago, it was actually channeled, because these concepts are not ordinary. First, we assert that there is one original formless substance. Now, we need to establish this fact, or substance, or stuff, from which all things are made. All the seemingly many elements are but different presentations of one element. All the many forms found in organic or inorganic nature are but different shapes made from the same stuff. Hear that again. All the many forms found in organic or inorganic nature are but different shapes made from the same stuff. And this stuff is thinking stuff. A thought held in it produces the form of the thought. Thought in thinking substance produces shape. Man is a thinking center, capable of original thoughts. But then this capable of original thoughts. Okay, so this one has already been, it's not possible. It's not possible, because the Bible already said we are thinking our thoughts after a thinking stuff. It means that God has to think these thoughts and then uses us to express these thoughts by making us think these thoughts, and then we are now used as instruments to actually make these thoughts to come into form. So we're not capable of original thoughts. If man can communicate his thoughts to original thinking substance, he can cause the creation or formation of the thing he thinks about.